Hello friends, in this video I'm going to show you how to take files from your computer or off of your iPad and put them into Procreate. We're going to go over different ways to download, different programs you can use to download, and just all those nitty-gritty things that sometimes get really confusing. Okay, I'm going to show you how to download your templates and things like that into Procreate from your iPad. So as you can see, I already have all these things downloaded to my iCloud. This is great if you have a Mac computer at home. You can, or even if you don't, you can go online and have an iCloud Drive account there. And you can drop all of your downloads that you've downloaded from my website or wherever you've got them from, download them from there, put them onto iCloud, and then they will sync with your iPad so you have those available on your iPad. Once you've synced those, you go to the Files app, which for me is this little folder down here, and then I'll click iCloud. For me, I have them, all these in my shop, and Folksy Florals. You can go wherever you've saved them to. And here's all my templates. So let's download a template first. Let's do one of the ovals. So I go to oval 1. So I'm going to find the file in that folder that has the Procreate symbol. That means that it's a Procreate file. I'm going to tap on it, set importing, and there it is. So easy. Now I'm ready to start using this template. This is my favorite way to download things from the internet onto my iPad, is to put it into iCloud on my computer first and then do it on my iPad. But let's look at some of the color palettes. So if I click on color palettes, Procreate color swatches, and let's say I'm getting ready for Christmas, so I want this Christmas floral. I tap it, just like the other. It goes, you won't see it show up in your gallery. It's not a separate file. It's going to live in your colors right here. So if I go to palettes, it should be either at the top or the bottom. I can't remember. Oh, it's gonna be at the bottom. So at the very bottom, I have a million of these. That Christmas floral color palette has come in. I can set default to that, go back to the disc. This is my favorite format to have my color just stay in, and I can start using that Christmas floral color palette to create my artwork. Last but not least, if you have downloaded my Folksy Florals Procreate brushes or any of my other brushes, you can download them in the exact same way. Put them onto iCloud, find them in your files, tap on the brush set. It says it's importing, and just like the color palette, it's going to live in the brush sets here. And this one goes to the top. Funny how the brushes go to the top, the color palettes go to the bottom. And there's those brushes. What's really nice about that is if you use this group of brushes rather than the individual brushes, you can do them all at once rather than having to tap each individual brush to have it imported. This one has them all come in at the same time. Okay, I want to talk a little bit about zipped files for a minute. So if you have a file that you are downloading straight from the internet onto your computer, it will give you an option of where to save it to. Unfortunately, the iPad as of right now doesn't have a way to unzip the files without an outside app. So I use this app right here called File Explorer. It's this orange one. There's multiple ones you can buy. That's the one that I use. So when I go to save the file, when it asks me where to save it, I'm going to save it in File Explorer. So this is a pack of brushes that I got from Retro Supply. It's a zip file. I'm going to click on those little dots and I'm going to click Unarchive. Unarchive. Now it's just a folder full of brushes and everything else that I want. And I can go into that brushes folder, go to the brush set, and tap on it, open in Procreate, and now right there at the top is that set of brushes from Retro Supply Co. So that is another way if you want to do everything purely on your iPad and not have to bring in your computer. Using that File Explorer app can help you do that by downloading your zip files straight to File Explorer and going through that process. I hope that was helpful and that you can feel confident now in downloading any brush or template or pattern or color palette onto Procreate from your computer or from your iPad. I'll see you next time.